Hi, how's it going? Welcome to Whatever Happened to... Not Whatever Happened to, like, What Remains of Edith Finch. Whatever Happened to Edith Finch? I think that's a different game. I hope I can play with a controller. If I can't, well, things are gonna get awkward. What are you doing? Trying to... Oh, that's loud. Let me see if I can adjust that a little bit. Bring that down to 17, maybe? I don't know. Hey, Zanguini. Alright, so... First time I was hyped for the game. I'm also kind of pretty hyped for it, to be quite honest. It's been recommended to me a few times. I know it's a relatively short game, so... we'll see where that gets. Like a more cinematic game type deal than, you know, most games out there. Do I press a button? Oh! Hello! I can move around, so the controller does work. Oh, flowers. Edith Finch. My hand is broken? So, right trigger flips the book.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you.
Ooh.
I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning.
Wait, 1 second. Sorry, I know you're in the middle of talking. Dude, where's the subtitles? Subtitles. Please have subtitles, because I can barely hear you. And when I can barely hear you, that means they can't hear you. Is there really no subtitles? Okay, am I missing it? Okay, fine. We'll do this the Hackney way. Let's see, we'll turn down music and sound effects like that. And then we'll come over here. Please let me out of the game. 1 sec. We'll see how that works.
Beginning with the house.
Okay, that's better. Oh, I can move? Great. Oh, but here's the thing now. Now I have that. Off to a good start. As always, with everything Chronos related. Hello. So I see you play, but watch
Until
what.
I was 11.
By
I wasn't
all
allowed
means.
inside half the rooms.
So there is subtitles. Kind of. You know what? I'm gonna put the music up just a little more. Hello. Well,
Inside
arm's
the
not broken
mailbox
here.
were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
7 years? Okay, so she's very long gone, I'm assuming. Was there no final
I haven't been
estate?
back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Brother Lewis's funeral. Okay. You know, I hate to keep doing this, but I'm gonna actually increase the audio just a bit more. There we go. Ah, live adjustments to audio. Sorry about that.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
That was the key? I like when they do that. Like, I not every game.
Maybe she
There's
thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Ooh, mystery. I like when you have a first-person perspective and you look down and you can see your body. Also, what? That's a nice... Is that a diamond ring on your necklace? Where are we going? Down? To the forest dungeon? No, let's go up. Oh, these are nice. Though they will attract bees.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Your voice actress sounds familiar. They always do. Hello! Please don't gore me, thank you.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it.
How long ago did you inherit the house?
But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
You gotta pay like real estate taxes and shit like that, land taxes. I think in every country, you can't just leave it. They'll come after you. You're a frog. Yo, why wouldn't you want this house though? This is amazing.
The house was exactly like
Well, not that.
the way
That's a mess. But the area is great. Is that a dragon? That is actually a dragon, huh? Or like a giant serpent? Oop, hello, house. I like the frog sound. Oh, I miss my frog.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
Like it's gonna fall apart? Yeah, I mean, my frog's been gone for a long, long time, but... he was with me for a long time as well. Missing? Milton Fish. Is that my... Finch, not Fish. Is that my brother? A lot of missing side. Were we wallpapering the deck with the missing posters? That's kind of fucked.
Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were.
I don't think you can inherit a house at 17. Come over here real fast. I think you can have a house placed in your name, like you can, it can be in a will, but I don't think you can actually inherit it. Is it laggy on stream? Or does it look good? Actually, no, it's very bad. What the fuck? Alright, that's fucking weird. Let's see if this helps a little bit. Well, now it's running at 60 FPS. CPU is at 10%, which... not that bad. Well, it's running at 60 frames per second again, so I don't know what the hell was going on. I didn't drop any frames, but maybe it's time to see if I can actually get a graphics card that's more up to date.
I heard something moving around in the garage.
Okay. Yeah, and that's cool. That was weird though when I looked over, it was like, oh, the frame rates or the FPS is at like 24 point something. I'm like, that's not right. This isn't The Hobbit.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
But this is a 5-year-old game. Yeah, you know, I've been running into that a lot recently where like The Witcher 3 can't be recorded, and now Edith Finch apparently made the frame rate drop to like shit. But you know, I could play Cyberpunk. I mean, to be fair, it's running great for me. I had no frame rate issues. As I had no frame rate issues for like The Witcher as well. But on the OBS, that's where we had issue. I thought that was a wolf. I didn't even see this door here. Oh, okay, we're just gonna go through there?
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Why didn't you just try the key? I thought that's what we were gonna try to do.
The power had been turned off the night we left.
Well, yeah. Maybe it was just ultra settings, or maybe it was just a hiccup. Because it could be anything from my GPU or my CPU when it comes to like problems with streaming or recording. There hasn't been a problem, to be quite honest. Maybe the difference is Windows 10, 11. I don't have 11. I have 10, I think. But yeah, I don't know. It's running fine now. That's all that really matters.
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
Thought those boxes would be in the way. Is that like cooking oil or cooking wine, or was someone a lush?
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Lewis Finch died. Oh, is this it's not Milton Finch. That was the missing one, right? So this person was what, 22? That seems about right. Very young to die. I guess you're never too young to die. But tragically young, I guess you could say.
Like how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Molly! You just got free tuna? That's kind of nice. Stock up on that. That's a lot of tuna. I guess you did stock up on it. Hopefully you can get a 4,000 gram. Yeah, if they're not like $1,000, maybe.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Well, yeah, salmon, not tuna. Oh, I hate these fucking... They look... Actually, legitimately, those look 100%. Honestly, you actually just... Yeah, no, those look exactly like that. The ones my mom's use. They're the same exact color, same... everything. Well, she only uses them when we go out, but that's actually like a complete duplication of what they look like in reality. That's I don't know. I guess impressive.
My mom.
I wasn't expecting to see that.
Imagine Great Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
And nursing homes are... They're required sometimes when things get too bad. But you kind of want to avoid that as much as possible.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth. Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
Sank? Like you built a castle on the sand or the swamp and it sank? I'm assuming we moved house places, that, or did we build it on top of the house? Also not safe. Nice place. The internet's probably trash, though. There we go.
Great Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara,
And
along
like
with the rest
Bigfoot.
of the house.
It's beautiful. I like the music. That's a basement. We don't go into the basement. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. That's where the demons
A
are.
lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night. My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
So you lost 2 brothers pretty early, huh? This guy does not look 22. He looks like he's 12. The fuck? What is this door? What the hell? Well, let's either go up or go down. I know I just said we don't go down because of the demons, but I think we're gonna go down first. It was the first thing we saw.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Okay, so we can't go down. Oh, your mom's right. The demons are down there. We don't want to aggravate them.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
What the fuck? Okay, I'm not gonna go in there. What do you mean sealed up all the... Your cat had a room, huh? I mean, my dog has his own room, kind of. More of a storage room, but... He actually doesn't even go in there that anymore since Angel passed away. We only really put him in there because, like, whenever he was, like, you know, time out if he was being too angsty, or if we had to go somewhere, we couldn't leave him alone with the small dog. Not that he would intentionally hurt her. It was more of he's too big and he really likes to play, and she was like this big, so we had to separate them when we weren't here. But it was a ventilated room. He had his own bed, like literal bed,
want to know about is Barbara.
water. Barbara, was that your mom? I missed that, sorry. We can look through the peepholes? Kinky. How do we do that? Oh, we just walk up to it, okay.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Now, when you say it spent 7 years spending with his dead brother in his room, you meant when he was alive, right? I feel like there's a better way you could have phrased that.
Every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
That's not true. I think your mom might have lost it.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Huh. So 8 years ago? Any plans to play the new AI game? I do want to get around to it. I don't know when. It's going to be on YouTube, so it's not going to be on stream. But with, like, Witcher...
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
Okay, so this Molly... Okay, it wasn't your cat's room? Okay, that makes some sense, I guess. Yeah, but with, like, Witcher... Trails of Cold Steel and Xenoblade 3 coming up, it's not going to be for a little while. Did this have a peephole in it? I won't lie, though. I definitely was like, maybe I'll put Cold Steel 4 on hold for a little bit the other day, but we'll see.
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
What? You mean like in book form, right? Was that the only other door I could peep in? Alright, let's go into that creepy blue room. Like, I don't think this is a horror game, but I am starting to get a little creeped out about, like, your family. Okay. Oh, hello.
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
Odin. Good name. Okay, let's, go in here.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room.
Why?
I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
What the fuck is wrong with your mother? Will it need to be a Patreon? No, I mean... I want to get around to it, so that means I'll... If it wants it to happen sooner, probably Patreon selection would probably be good, but I do plan on getting around to it, so it's like, might come after, like, when something ends, I might just do it. Kind of like I did with, like, Elden Ring and what I'm doing with Xenoblade Chronicles 3. So,
Lewis told
we'll
me
see.
there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. I think I read that way back in the day.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
Turns out your mother might be a psychopath.
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of. From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me. Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan.
Okay.
But I had no idea what was behind that door.
Is it all the dead finches?
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Saving. Oh, okay.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
No. No. Oh, no, it's a tube. I was gonna say, you left a fucking hamster to die in here? Like...
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom
Gerbil.
with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
That's adorable.
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Like, I know this is not a horror game, but I'm actually legitimately, like, creeped out. Anything else you can check out? I like your little jellyfish doll. That's adorable.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here. Before my mom sealed the doors.
Oh, Molly was only 10 when she passed away. That's unfortunate.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner.
Rude.
I woke up and I was starving.
Yeah.
So I looked around for something to eat.
Please don't eat the gerbil. Oh god, please don't eat the gerbil. Gerbil food?
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
I'm glad you didn't eat the gerbil shit that's next to it.
My Halloween candy was all gone.
I mean, we could have just snuck out unless they locked you in here. Did they lock you in here?
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
How about you feed me like a good parent, you bitch? Chronos, what? It's rude. I just ate gerbil food. That's not good for a 10-year-old. It's that how I die? Don't drink water out of the toilet. Yeah, sink is fine. Don't eat the toothpaste.
I kept eating and eating.
Well. Oh, this is how we die. Well, here you go, Mom. See, you could have just opened the door, gave me a Snickers. Now I'm gonna eat this plastic freaking shit and die. I hope you're proud of yourself.
I ate a lot of things that night.
Oof.
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
And I ate the birds.
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest.
Really? Because it looks like it's just staying there.
I reached out for her.
Oh, is this how I die?
And suddenly,
Oh, I'm a cat.
I was a cat.
Okay, so the plastic I just ate is fucking with my brain. I'm gonna get you, bird. Oh, no, 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 no. Nom nom time,
I tried to
baby.
be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Oh, where you at? How do I get over there? Do I jump up? No. Do I come here?
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Yeah. Way to go, Mom and Dad. I'm a cat now. Be proud of me. Here? Oh, I'm coming. Why is there Christmas lights up here? Why is there Christmas light over there? Can I go up?
I could tell she was getting really tired.
Time to eat, bird. Oh,
Now I was up in the big tree.
how do I get up there?
I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore.
Yeah, but they sent me to bed
All
to
I
starve.
cared about was eating
And I ate
my
plastic.
mother.
Now, guess what?
I gobbled her up,
Bye.
and suddenly I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Ooh, where? Oh, I'm coming for you. Is there an owl simulator? How do I activate my winter sense?
Rabbits.
I didn't grab it. Mostly because I can't see anything down there. What the hell is... Oh, the rabbits! Oh! Sorry, buddy. Yeah, I know, it's awful. But I am gonna eat you alive.
Looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find
How?
something bigger.
I mean, to be fair, Halloween candy runs out without like a week after Halloween, so I just thought it was October.
A mama rabbit.
God, nom 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 nom. Oh, coming for you. I missed. Another rabbit. A mama rabbit. Oh, where's the babies at? It's dinner time.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating.
That's because you're choking on those plastic things, and this is all just a lack of oxygen dream. This does not make any goddamn sense. Except for the suffocating part. This would kill a
I
shark.
rolled off
There
the
we
cliff
go.
And into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Yeah. Probably because you ate gerbil food. And then toothpaste. And then plastic berries. Oh, I'm coming, dog.
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
I missed. Where you at? Not a very good shark. I know I'm not. I should probably manhunter to get better at it. Where the hell'd you go? I'm coming. Oh yeah, no. Here we go. Raw. I don't know how we have a sight.
Off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
We're just torturing this thing, huh? Where is it? Let's finish it off. Be kind of humane about it. You're a shark, Chronos. Well, shark-mane about it? Don't want it to suffer, just eat it. It's for food, right? Then again, we have eaten 2 giant rabbits, a bird, toothpaste, plastic berries, gerbil food. So I don't know how we're still hungry as a 10-year-old shark girl.
Grabbed on tight. When I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Am I the Kraken? Or am I a snake?
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
And they smell pretty bad. This way? Hello? I'm the Kraken. I'm here to kill. I think. Maybe?
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
No, I didn't. Delicious. Like any imagination of a 10-year-old girl who's dying from toxic shock.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Yeah, that's how it goes. Once you get a taste, you can't stop. What? Goodbye. You gonna go around? Hello? Oh, there we go. Go up there. And die.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry.
Yeah.
And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
Am I a shark again? No.
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Sand? Oh wait, are we going to a sewer? That's not a good smell, girl. That's gonna be like shit. Are we gonna come out of a toilet and just grab someone? Well, yes. I mean, we didn't grab someone on the toilet, but...
I got closer and closer.
Is this my bedroom? No, this is Edith's bedroom, right? Or Edie's? My stomach?
All my stomach started growling.
Okay.
And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Sure. Dear Diary, what the fuck did I just read?
All of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Did I just hear a cat? Okay. Where am I going? I have no idea. Am I going out the window? Fine, let's go out the window. Oh, there is a cat. It'll come over here.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories.
Yeah, your mom seems like a piece of work.
Would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Okay. I'm assuming Molly was Edith's sister, Edie's sister, right?
I spent a lot of time in Great Grandma Edie's room.
Oh, I thought she had like a freaking Nintendo there.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
Your mom needs the fucking take a chill pill, apparently.
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
Oh, our name's Edith Jr. Oh, okay.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity. When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Yeah, one's definitely cooler than the other. Dragon kills Finch. Let's keep looking around the room, I guess. Before we go out.
Her room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune. And
are we in Norway?
Misfortune.
Wait, no. Go back. How do I flip? Is it the trigger button? Oh, yeah.
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse.
Oh,
his
God.
wife Ingeborg and their newborn son,
What the
Johan.
hell? Okay, so there's a cursed
On
family.
January 7th, 1937, he set sail
That
his
fucks with
family
my eyes.
and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
You sailed with your house.
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington
Yeah,
send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
that seems right.
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
Okay. Wait, you found the body?
His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
This is just repeating now? Yep, alright, great.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
That's one way to put it. I like the Finch bird. Oh, Jesus, that is also identical as well. I stopped using those because I needed 3 parts in a day. Not for me, but...
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Your mother... I'm hoping we have some redemption stories for your mother. Because she does
Edie
kind of
knit me a new pair
sound
of
like an
gloves every
insane
year,
person.
just in time to replace the old ones. Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Okay. Sure. No. Why would you put any sort of rugging in your bathroom?
The only trace Grandpa Sam's
The
first wife
fuck is
Kayla
wrong
from
with
the
this
house
family?
was the pink bathroom.
That's adorable. Dude, the amount
It
of
was a
mildew
pretty
and
big
oh, that's disgusting. What is this? The secret to a wait, with the secret in this bathroom. Okay.
There's a secret in this bathroom.
Is that you guys cover the floor with fucking shag
It's in
carpeting?
the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Oh. Neat. Oh, it's a picture room. I don't want to go in there yet. I want to check out the bathroom. Okay, I guess I'm coming in.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Neat. Can I leave? I can. Great. Sorry, I just want to check out this freaky bathroom real fast. Yo, they make actual real medical chairs for that. And they're way more sturdier than a lawn chair. That's like a death trap waiting to happen. They're not that expensive either. Surprisingly, everything else is expensive medically, but still the shower chairs are not that expensive. Hello. The path go under someone's no, besides someone's desk. Okay. I'm gonna say this family's a lot more weird than I thought they were. Fort Sam. Fort Calvin. Okay. So, do they just... I'm assuming they were... No, well, sorry. Edith, what are you doing? So they're not kids, right? Are those candy cigarettes or actually just cigarettes? No, there's a Zippo lighter next to them and actually cigarettes right there. So yeah. Did they just keep their children's bed into adulthood? Okay.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
Okay.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Well, what happened to him? He died when he was 11.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
I got a broken leg. I gotta do both sticks at once? Okay.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always
This
wanted
swing seems exceedingly dangerous every time I swing.
Sam, Calvin, dinner's ready. Coming.
You gonna feed us gerbil
But
food?
that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that,
Is this how this idiot dies?
Calvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
Yeah, you're not gonna need to.
Then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind.
This is suicide by stupidity.
That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Here we go.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
It's not really a flying if you crash land, right? It's a stealth flight anyways. It's more of a falling with style.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Okay.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
All right. How do we even have a family tree?
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Yeah, that seems about right. Okay. Coming over here now? Okay. That's great. You know, I don't know what I expected from this game. This is certainly not it, though. Who built this stuff?
The passages were a pretty tight fit.
Oh, yeah.
They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
You're pretty small. I mean, you're not definitely... Yeah. The hell is this? Back up a little bit. Let's lead outside. Yeah. So we're going to Barbara's room. The music's picking up.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Well, yeah, look at her. Assuming she didn't get much work when she was older? Oh, who am I kidding? She probably died, like, right after this movie, huh?
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Oh, maybe she just clinged on to the fame? People do that. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Was she 16 when she died? Holy shit.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Oh my god.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up.
Lovely.
Has been. But in a lucky break,
It's a hard
she
business to
was
break
to
into and
perform
keep
her
there.
signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
That's a good one. That's a good one.
That was a great scream.
Yeah.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room.
That's like my,
So
not worst
Barbara
fare, but
had
anytime I ever
some
use
babysitting
tools like that.
youngest brother Walter.
Oh.
Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orca's Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
You can do that as well.
Came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Idiot.
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages.
Also an
There's a
idiot.
key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Okay, is that how you speedrun this
I'll be
game?
back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned.
Rick is dead.
So Barbara went to look for him. Right on.
Barbara's also dead.
She reached for the music box.
Which way? That way, that way.
She wound the key. She listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Call the cops.
Rick?
Halloween? Surprised this isn't copyrighted.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Ooh, action game, baby! I'm coming, Rick.
Leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Delicious. Yeah. Adrian! Is there a way to turn on a light or something?
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Hit him!
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
And then you broke my
I'm
nose.
scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting
That's why I
from
hit you with
now
a
is that
like
you're
crutch.
hurt and confused and you're...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have
Crutch?
you seen my other crutch?
No.
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick,
This is.
dead, Walter.
I think this is the first time we've heard of Walter. Smashing Pumpkins, baby. No, okay. Why did I leave my dress there? It's my work dress, right? Go hang that up. Walter Finch. Gee. Oh, well. Yeah, well, lock, sure. Call the cops? Like, oh yeah, there's no cell phones in this day and age, right? Well, Walter's dead, yeah? Okay, good. In we go.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
Okay, it's supposed to be like Tales from the Crypt, right? Now we're in Molly's room. Maybe we should lock up behind there. No, okay, we going through the window? To the walls?
She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it.
I could. Bye, bitch.
He wasn't moving.
Good.
But she said
Plunging attack.
the story might not be over yet.
No plunging attack? Alright, fine. Walk down. Watch out for the skate. The Crypt Keeper, yeah. He was gone.
Had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
I feel like this is a song that'll get copyright claimed on YouTube.
Maybe
even on Twitch, I don't know.
Whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
Oh dear? That's your last words?
The monsters had come to surprise her.
Okay.
Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately,
Good wrestling show.
so
Or
did
company.
her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night.
So it was Rick?
And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box was all they ever found of her.
What?
Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Good one. Don't quit your day job. Oh, lovely. Yep,
Edie told me
another
all Barbara
fucked
wanted
up
was to be
thing.
remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
No? Someone being murdered in their own house and having their ear severed is not a happy ending. But, you know, people like, you know, child stars in general, they can get into some pretty rough shape. You get the 15 minutes of fame and then just kind of try to cling to it and ruin your goddamn life. Actually, I won't name any names. I know someone like that. When I was doing documentaries with my brothers, we were doing like some old movie actors, and the dude was one of them. Had one part, and he stuck to it.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
For like ever.
It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
This game is creepy, by the way, just so we're clear. It's not a horror game, but it's a fucking creepy game. No, other way, other way. You want to pull it out? Hello. Nothing? Got a pool table down here? You guys never used it? You also have washers and dryers down here and you never used it? Why? What? A table saw down here that we can cut off our hands and we never used it?
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Fair enough. Do you, though? You want another tetanus?
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
Okay. You have like a flashlight? Or anything?
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
Bodies.
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Open up. Is it a bunker or something? Okay, can you... Stream, how does that look? Like, chat, does that look
I
alright?
remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone.
Because I can barely see it, so I'm assuming you guys are probably blind as a goddamn bat. You should turn the brightness up just a little bit. That looks like shit. Okay, never mind. I gotta turn that back down. Okay, that looks a lot better. Their brightness sucks. What the hell was that? The brightness was putting on a white
She said
screen.
after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
There's a bunker down here. Alvin's cereal. Pretty sure that doesn't stay fresh. Like, cereal goes pretty bad.
If there's a pattern in all these stories,
Water's good, though. Get some of that canned salmon down here.
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Apparently. No, Edie got pretty far, didn't she? She, like, survived the whole thing, came down here, made a new home. That's fake. This guy was 53. That's not too bad.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
You stayed down here 30 years?
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week.
What do you mean you've been down here 30 years?
But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane.
That's debatable, dog.
Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
Are we just gonna be eating cans of peaches?
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal.
Hey,
Almost friendly.
pro tip. It's not.
And then one day, everything just stopped.
Yeah, a lifetime
thing
of
was,
peaches
it
will
was
do that
gone.
to you, dog.
Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can.
You are... This family is just a bunch of undisclosed medical illnesses. You locked yourself in a homemade bunker for 30
I know
years.
it's out there somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara and Molly
Molly died by bad parenting.
and Calvin.
Calvin died from stupidity. This is our dump, huh?
Maybe this is all a mistake.
Dog,
I
if
need
you
to
can
stop living the same day, even if it kills me.
if you're breaking down a wall with a sledgehammer, a monster ain't gonna be stopped by that, man.
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food.
Yeah, 30 years of peaches.
I don't mind if I only have a year left,
Your body must be fucked.
or a month, or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
God.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Oh, that's fucking great. Oh my god. That is so good. That is the best death I think I've seen all day. Oh my god. So that whole time you were down here, just so we're clear,
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
your mom's, I don't know. Just so we're clear. The rumbling this guy heard was the train going by. That's it. And then that same monster, quote unquote, killed him, I guess. I would imagine that's what it was. Oh, that was great. Oh, this family's fucked. 30 years of peaches. I don't know if you can actually just do that. I know he has other stuff in there,
Maybe
but...
she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
Yeah, I would be too, actually.
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house...
Peanut butter jelly time?
I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
Okay, so to be fair, like, a lot of this food has a long shelf life, sure, but it does not have 30 years shelf life.
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
Well, I feel like you should probably sell this land and leave, then. Also, the way you're speaking of her,
that's still alive.
I'm assuming your mother's also dead. Like everyone else. Let's stay off the
Now that
tracks.
there's only one of us left. Or maybe 2.
Maybe 2.
I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself.
Yeah, don't ever walk on tracks.
But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Amazing. God. What the hell? Oh, okay, around the bend. Okay. I was gonna say, maybe it is a ghost
I
train.
don't know if I should even be riding this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
Yeah, probably. No kids, okay?
But I thought you should know about your family.
Oh, God. You're already pregnant, aren't you?
and the history you're a part of.
Am I walking out into the ocean, or... Walter actually just went on to star in his own Fallout games. He didn't get hit by a train.
I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Not much. Okay, I guess we're going up there, seeing if there's anything usable over here. Man, that's like just ironic. I don't know. Like, you spend 30 years of your life eating peaches from a can in a bomb shelter just to walk out and get hit by a fucking train. It's so good.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness.
I want to know who put that fucking expansion on, because that's a very bad idea.
Any of it seems possible.
Well... because that does not seem sturdy at all. Where am I going? This way?
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
That happens.
What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
I mean, I guess one that just had their house sink in the ocean with a bunch of people in it.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
Yeah, because that's when they come back to life.
3 of the gerbils are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Derpy, Burpy, Derpy Jr. Chirpy, Furpy, Lurpy. You guys really need better naming conventions. We got Zoe, Coco, Tucker, Charlie, Daisy, Lucy. Lucy Dog? Lucy lived 13 years. Charlie Cat lived 14 years. Not bad. All my cat, well, nah, not all of them. Void passed away when he was 12. Unfortunately, he had something wrong with him. We didn't know, it just happened. Tigger was 17. Eeyore was, Jesus Christ, like 22, 21, 22, 20-something. Venus, she is probably about, I think we got her the first, yeah, her mother, she was born as a stray cat. Her mother had her in my dad's barn. And he moved up there in 2004, and that was the first year. So she is 17, 18 right now. So.
Sven built the house.
She's
but it was
spry.
Edie who designed the cemetery.
The dogs we've had only... Angel was 14, Bach was 13, Spot was 12.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea.
Casey's currently 10.
My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
Frog lived until, God, he was like 18, 17, 18, something like that. I had a Finch that lived over 10 years, James. 12 years.
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
Kitty passed away when he was about 14, I think. See, we don't really know how old he was. We got him out of a shelter.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
I had a turtle, Shelly, that was supposed to live like 50 years. Died when it was 4. That is the old house, huh? Never clean that up, huh? Pretty sure you might get in trouble for leaving that there. I feel like the Coast Guard or some sort of government would come out and like be like, hey, you need to pay us to remove this. Is that all you need me from there? I'll take that as a yes.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But
Probably because she was the only one that actually grew
the more
old.
I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Uh-huh. So 33... 1. And 13? Yeah. Okay, I'm assuming the 1's probably was more of a sickness than anything, not a curse. It could have been bad parenting too, I guess. There's Milton.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us. There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now.
But she's
Part of
dead.
me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
Relive the horrors of your family. Saving.
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing,
I'm lazy too.
I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Oh my god, why would you be doing this when you're 22 weeks pregnant? You're continuing the tradition of your family screwing up. Also, no kids. Like, really? At least make sure you're...
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Like, don't come here when you're 2 weeks pregnant climbing all this shit. Also... Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess I can see the stomach now. I just kind of thought you had a loose shirt. I would not want to spend the night here.
Pretty intense. Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Yeah, I don't really like hunting for food and stuff like that. I get. I don't really like hunting for posing
Instead
trophies.
Of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Yeah, if you like for food, survival, you know, I can get behind, but going out just to kill something to pose with it, not so much. Selfie. Creepy.
Dawn, I promise. You'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last perfect.
These memories perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just
no,
careful.
I have the camera.
The camera's older than you are.
Where is she? I gotta take a picture. Also, my nose is
You're right,
really,
Dad. It's starting
really
to heat
itchy.
up. Still freezing though.
Where are you? I gotta take a picture to progress, I think. Bird!
Aw.
Camp? Got trees of those.
Definitely
Oh,
shouldn't
there.
have drunk all that coffee.
Hold.
Hey!
That's a keeper.
That's not a keeper. You shouldn't be taking pictures of your dad taking a piss.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff.
Not with this
if you wanna
family.
survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Don, I'm being serious.
So wasn't
No,
she.
Dad, you're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Don, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
Wow. She's just trying to be a loving daughter, take a picture of her dad.
Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip.
This is before he went off to make his own underwear.
How to build a fire. I found
Bird.
an old log.
Dad!
Deer!
Don? Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Wait, what? Oh, we're gonna shoot the deer? Where is it? Oh, hi, Don.
Dad, I...
Just... Let me get behind you.
Oh, okay, I guess I didn't mean to progress like that, sorry.
Do I have to do this?
Don, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong.
Good shot, baby.
Great shot, Don!
You didn't have to do that, though. Oh, fuck. Well, good job. Let me get a selfie real quick. All right. Oh, I'm moving.
Proud of you, Don.
Yeah,
Always
you
remember that.
killed
okay?
a defenseless deer. Now you're crying over its dead body. This isn't going to haunt you for the rest of your life.
Dad!
Here, let me
it's
pose
twitching.
with it.
I think
That's
it's
totally
so-
normal, Don.
No, it's not.
Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Oh my god! Well, deer got the last laugh.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Is your mom Dawn? I think your mom's Dawn. So what was she? She was like 48? Seems about right. So is Lewis... Lewis was 22. Milton disappeared when he was, what, 11? And you're up in the corner there, right? Oh, wow. Edie lived till when she was like 93? Curse didn't affect her one goddamn bit. Door. Anything else in here? There's some good deaths in this game. There's some very good deaths in this game. I don't know if very good deaths is a good way to describe it. Funny deaths. There's some very hilarious deaths in this game. If you're kind of have a sick sense of humor, I guess. No, I didn't want to go out. This game ends with
After
you
Saturday,
dying.
My mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Like Gregory. I feel like you wouldn't have an open pathway like this in a child's bedroom. Okay. So this is the one that died within a year, right? Lawsuit has been filed against you. Wait, divorce contract. Oh, okay.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
The 1-year-old?
I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
He was 1! Oh my god, you left him in the bathtub alone, didn't you? This isn't a funny death. This is another fucked up parenting death. Oh, I'm the frog. Whee!
Bath time's over, Gregory. It's time to...
You really left me alone in here?
Hold on, sweetie. Hello? Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
I wonder what he saw. What his world was like.
I like the Legos. Yeah, this isn't a curse. This is bad parenting. I know it's gonna happen. Gotta turn the water on and drown myself. Good swimming, though. I mean, that whale's drowning right now. Here it comes. I actually thought that was going to be it then. Yeah, it's almost like he was looking forward to all the life he had remaining.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw.
Time to go, Gregory.
Hey, there's so much I don't understand about Gregory. About everything.
I think this is the first time I've ever played as a drowning child.
But I know what happened wasn't your fault.
Oh no, it was. It was all your faults. Being incompetent fucking parents. This is why there should be licenses for parenting, I think.
I'm sure he's happy.
No, he's dead.
And he'd want you to be happy too.
He'd probably want you to pay attention to him in the bathtub.
Love, Sam.
So, Edith, pro tip when you have a baby, don't leave it alone. Jesus. Well, Dawn, get the fuck out of here. Good for
I can't
her.
imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
A poem for Gus.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
So how's this gonna happen? Is the kite line going to get wrapped around my neck?
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Well, Gus seems like a very troubled individual. Like 90% of the people in this family, apparently.
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom were the words that I remember.
Uh-huh. Where's the next words? Can you fly this down and crash the wedding? No? Okay. Is it above? Hello? Positive plays, thanks for the raid. Where's the next words? What am I missing? Am I supposed to be trying to ruin my dad and stepmother's wedding? Speaking of positivity. Oh, there we go.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Yeah! Fuck you, Dad! Get that in the picture.
And panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Go on. Oh, Jesus. That was creepy. Oh, I'm gonna get struck by lightning. Good job, Dad. It's still actually his fault for flying a kite during a rainstorm.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made. The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
Is it a hurricane? Ooh. Here comes the tent. Am I gonna get impaled by the tent?
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
Good God. How am I doing today? I'm having an experience I didn't think I was gonna have today.
But Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Okay. I like his mohawk. Oh, I like his punching bag. I can't use it. Oh. Yeah, I really probably shouldn't be doing this at 22 weeks pregnant as well.
After her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
That's nice up here. Like Commodore 64?
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Oh, over there. Let's look around real fast.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
I mean, therapy probably would have helped a little bit more when you
my mom moved to
shot
India
a deer and then
and got a job teaching English.
A deer in its last breath knocked your dad off a cliff and you get a photo of it.
Lewis was born a year later.
Don't know if religion covers that, actually. Ah, this seems very safe.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back. And to see kids in the house again.
Okay, so this is our stuff? Well, mine looks way better than everybody's. Just saying. I mean, I am the only one left alive, so I guess that makes sense.
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
I don't think the house had to get bigger. Not with this sham job of construction.
And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
Great job. Awesome. So we were homeschooled. We had a class pet.
But it didn't last.
Oh, you think? Draw on your desk at your homeschool, huh? So is that us? Something about this picture is really creepy. Yeah, this is why you don't come up here.
Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Is this Milton's room? Oh, Milton's disappeared.
Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
I want to go back in there and see. Yeah, so this guy, he's on the wanted posters, right? So we don't actually know if he's dead, but we can assume. Even Edith said that earlier. She's like, I'm the only one left. Well, maybe two. Or this, yeah, so. But, you know, I'm assuming he's dead, right? Oh, missing posters, not wanted posters. That is a little bit different, you're right.
I think Edie was happy to finally have another painter in the family.
I think I would be horrified to sleep up here, to be quite honest. Are we gonna find his body? Maybe. Is this a flashback? That's a flashback. Anything else? Check the underground bunker. I mean, honestly, probably the side of that railway track.
The magic paintbrush.
That's cool. I like that. Are you getting hit by a train too? Oh no, it's a door. Never mind. Huh. So, so it does seem like he ran away.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Back down. So
Mom
the way that
months searching for my brother, then she sealed the doors.
I mean, the way the picture seems that like he disappeared on his own free will, right?
Whatever.
The 11-year-old, why would he do that?
Mom didn't want it getting out.
Oh, so he found something in the house. Okay. Oh, I can't. Oh, no, I can.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself.
Okay.
After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Got all that free salmon.
Everyone always told me to stay out of Lewis's room. Except Lewis.
Bro, because of all the drugs. Also, nice brother then, if he was like, yeah, come on in. God, fuck this house, man. Why? You could have just put an extension in, like, in the front. Okay, we can't have any of this. We're pregnant.
Very familiar.
Like weed?
That part of him lived on.
Well, hopefully not while you're pregnant. That's the flashback.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
And in life, too. Where's the TV? Oh, there's the TV. Wait, you're only like 17, right? How old were you when you were up here smoking up with your brother?
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son
Oh,
to
he
seek
fucking
treatment for
overdosed, didn't he?
substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Oh no, it's suicide. Never mind. Of course it is.
He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our
Gotta go
sessions,
faster.
I saw the
Gotta
same
go
behavior.
fast.
His mind began to wander. I asked him
Relatable.
to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats.
Ooh, bats. I don't like bats.
And toads.
That's not true. I think bats are adorable. Toads are also adorable. Dragon?
And things that have not names.
Voldemort.
He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously.
Probably shouldn't do that.
I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more.
No, he
I worried
found
about
Diablo
him
2.
Daydreaming at the cannery.
Not smart.
I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee.
I bet.
Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him.
I'm gonna
It
stick
seemed
my
very
hand through that in a
promising
second,
at
aren't I?
He
Dog
told
meat?
me he'd made a new friend. On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick.
So Lewis
Then
just
he
lost
made
his
musicians.
fucking mind.
And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band.
But why? You
he
can't
was
start a
always
band with
humming
your imaginary
something.
friends.
Every day his imagination grew stronger.
Fish.
He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination.
Yeah.
So he could do whatever he wished.
Uh-oh. That's
He
not
held
good.
an election for mayor. And he won.
Oh, good. That would have been very depressing if he lost his imaginary
They
election.
begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
So I'm not going to say I never zoned out at work
Conquer
before.
a city, then immediately push on.
This does not seem like the type of job you want to do that in, though.
New Louisville.
Guy's a narcissist.
St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality.
And crashing in the islands.
Minneapolis.
Minneapolis. Holy shit. He forgot to go
Even
home?
as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
Okay, so that was our mom there. Being like, hey dog, you need to come home.
He heard rumors of a
Beautiful prince or a handsome queen? Heads, handsome queen, tails, beautiful prince. Heads.
handsome queen.
Didn't think I was going to be using the coin of gender choosing in this game.
The queen was on her own quest for...
Oh, shit. Head serpent, rainbow's tails. Head serpent.
Sinister serpents.
Raw serpent. Ah, shit.
He followed the sound of her...
What's that? Serpent have been? Heads electric guitar, or sitar. Tails harp. Heads all day apparently.
Electric sitar.
Hope this isn't like a frickin' choice that affects the outcome and I have to choose the right ones. So this is only going one of two ways here.
His
I think
chase
he's
led
gonna
him
have
to a
an
golden
accident
palace east of the sun and west of the moon.
at the cannery, or he's going to commit suicide thinking this imaginary world might be real.
Even then, his logic remained sound.
Are you the handsome queen?
He knew the world was all in his imagination.
Well, that's good. Did he care about that, though?
But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
A god. Relatable.
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming.
Dude, having a full-time job is pretty successful, given, like, if you can make your own
It
ends
struck
meet,
him
man.
That the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
I think the drugs might have rattled his brain a little bit.
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me.
That's not true.
It was hard to argue with him.
It shouldn't have been. So I'm Lewis. Lovely. I gotta grab my stuff. Yeah, like, I had a job, like, one of my first jobs was, I made beds, like, the inside of beds for, like, prisons and hospitals. Same fucking beds, I know, right? And that was dangerous to zone out in, but I definitely did, right?
Began to forget the world we know.
Because you had a staple gun, clamps down, and your fingers all bad. But I definitely zoned out there. Neat. But you don't, yeah, that giant blade thing, you definitely don't want to do that.
I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
Okay. I am Lewis, walking up to real Lewis. So I'm an imaginary Lewis, and I'm about to fucking, like, kill myself, aren't I?
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
No? Okay.
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
So he crawls up this and jumps out the window.
The palace would be packed with his companions. Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on advising him.
Calico? Cat? You have a cat advisor? No, I gotta know about that. It's very loud here. Oh, it all goes back to Molly the cat.
His crown. There was only one thing left to do.
Turn down the music in a second because this thing's really loud.
Bend down his head.
Oh my fucking god. He put his head in the cannery chopping thing. You're not that handsome, I'm sorry. I should have chose the pretty
The
prince.
rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
He put his head in the cannery thing. You know what? I kind of thought...
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
I just did. So, here's the thing. When I thought we were walking up to him, I actually thought, as imaginary Lewis, we were going to put our own head through the cannery shopping thing. But I guess we had to have our coronation first. Now saving your depressing family history. Amazing.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing.
God, I hope it was like closed
She waited
cactus
until the day
awake.
before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
Who knows? Is this our
I
room?
wish we'd stayed.
Why? Because of Edie, I guess,
understand why
maybe?
we left.
Did you and your mom live up here?
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Oh, she was a book writer. To teach and to learn. Did she write 50 Shades of Grey?
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner.
I feel like that psychiatrist really failed your brother,
But
by
it
the
had
way.
to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
It's like one of those things, like, he told her about his imagination and how he was kind of like preferring them over reality. You kind of don't wait till it's too late for that. But, I don't know. I'm not a psychiatrist.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. until supper when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights."
You don't look old enough to be smoking weed,
Grandma,
young lady.
You know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you.
Yeah, don't do that.
Why don't you?
Don't mix alcohol and medication.
The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Bye. Okay, nice socks. So I'm gonna sneak around the corner.
The power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance.
Oh, there?
Or that Edie had a key to it.
So this is, I'm assuming Edie's death.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight.
I don't know if it's because of the stories that they're dead, to be quite honest.
We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
She'll be dead by the morning.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out.
I don't think this is normal.
The last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean.
The hell? Thought I saw something glowing over here. Oh, no, he was in the basement well before.
They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years.
Doesn't make any sense.
It smelled awful.
Oh, I would imagine.
You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
Yeah, you probably should not be walking out on the ocean floor, by the way. Just so we're clear.
I got turned around.
Should I keep going? Should I turn around? I can't see shit. Edith. Or Edie, whatever your name is.
I wondered. I started seeing things.
Oh, is it a good sign?
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed.
Okay.
But
like
when
a
I saw
bed.
them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me.
Okay. This is all just a hallucination. I mean, I know tides vary, but they don't... Not like this. You don't get a couple of mile tides, at least... I have never heard of one going like that. Where the tides went out so far, like for a mile.
Things I can't explain.
That it was just
but
dredged up like this.
Try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
It's mine!
Let go!
Burn her with the candle, Edith.
I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car and...
Be a fun... I'll have to look that up later. Oh, in control.
I never saw Great-Grandma Edie again.
Bye, you're dead.
The next morning, the van...
Where am I?
But she was already gone.
Yeah, exactly. Burn with the
After that, we
candle.
moved around
Thank
a
you for the
lot.
subscription, by the way, Hiro-san.
We both tried to make the best of it.
I still do this as an adult, by the way. I'll just be driving, hand out the
few
window.
years went by.
I don't know why. Like, what you want to...
My mom didn't like to talk about it,
Your mom doesn't seem to like to do a lot of things.
but she started getting sick a lot.
That's not healthy. Cover your mouth!
Happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't.
The cancer?
And then I was alone.
Well, Milton might be out there.
The last Finch left alive.
Maybe. Got one inside you.
Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
Okay. Another thing I didn't
This
expect to be
was
doing in
supposed
this
to be for
game.
you,
Time to...
but now I hope you'll never see it.
Jesus. Time to be
I just
born,
wanna meet
baby!
you and tell you all these stories myself.
You're gonna die during childbirth.
But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
Well, it's usually a lot wider and bloodier, but sure.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Okay. Ugh, fucked up game. Alright, no, okay, that's fine. So, what year did it? This is like 2018? Well, she was 19? Right? So she lived 2 years after her child's birth, so she didn't die in child's birth. Alright, so I didn't know what I was... Oh, it said 17? Okay, so it was child's birth then. Right? Ever play Phantom Brave? That's a tactics RPG, right? I've played a little bit. I think I have the strategy guide for it, actually. I never beat it, though. It's, the Disgaea makers, yeah? Like the La Purcell game people. Yeah, I have something called the Phantom Brave over there. But no, I never beat it. I'm not even sure how, far I made it into it, actually. Yeah, I had no idea what this game was about. I knew it was a cinematic, like, walking simulator, I think people call it. If I was that kid, I would not come back here, and I'd be very pissed off that my mom told me all about this stuff. Now I'd be, like, freaking out thinking I'm gonna be dead. Beautiful game, by the way. I don't know why we had that frame droppage at the beginning, but it went away after I changed everything over to high. I mean, honestly, it still is using a lot of the CPU, but yeah, way creepier than I thought it was gonna be. Way more fucked up than I thought it was gonna be. Like, I wasn't expecting this. That is for sure. I don't know what I was expecting, But yeah, no, it was a great little cinematic game experience, right? Did not think I was gonna kill myself on a swing. Did not think I was gonna kill myself as a baby in a tub. Did not think I was gonna kill myself as someone who had a lot of mental illness and, well, hallucinations, thinking himself he was a king getting beheaded. My favorite death though is definitely was it Sam, the dude that in the bomb shelter for 30 years eating peaches every day and then walked out onto the train tracks and just get destroyed by a train. Good stuff. The dare knocking the other dad's also kind of funny as well. Yeah, Walter in the train. Oh, man. Oh, it was a good game, though. It's on Game Pass right now, actually. I believe it's on sale for, on Steam for a few dollars as well. There's probably a lot more that, I could have missed. That I'd probably missed, but... No, it's a very good game. Well done. Stories are unique and yeah, all the stories. Oh, hey, Famicom controller, Super Nintendo controller. Oh, the Halloween part with the music too. I'm like 90% sure that's gonna get claimed somewhere, so I'll probably have to edit that music out on YouTube. But who knows? They were able to use it. We'll see if it gets claimed on Twitch. And if it gets claimed on Twitch, it's a guaranteed claim on YouTube. This family's fucked, though. The end. Yeah, apparently the end. Replace story option now available. Select the... Okay. Oh, what can I... Okay. I'm assuming I can go through chapters. I mean, I'm kind of sad that Edith died. I thought she was going to be like... the one that lived, or the one that got away. Maybe. But Sanjay died, her dad. I wonder if that K lady died as well. Huh.